Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you up to this
Hello
afternoon?
and welcome to Dave's Allotment.
As it's a nice day to crack on.
To get the kettle on.
But I reckon when you look at his YouTube channel, because he's genius.
Dave's Allotment.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Hi everybody, Irene and all that kind of thing.
See you in a bit.
Well, good evening folks. It's absolutely scorching. Summer is definitely here. I knew this sombrero would come in handy one day. At it! Right, so today is most important. I've come here to water because, like everybody else no doubt, we've had no rain for a while, which means if you haven't got access to a tap, you're scuppered. Anyway, so bit of a different video today. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. Water the plants. So I'll go around, do some watering, talk to you while I'm doing that. So I'll just set the hose up. See you in a bit. Hi folks, summer is definitely here now. The sun has been blazing all week and it's meant to be blazing all this week as well. I was here, last time I was here was Friday. I gave everything a good dousing, and as you can see there, it's dry as a bone again. Now the only thing about using the tap water is one thing. Oh wait there, me hose has come off. Back soon folks. Right, sorry about that folks, there was a little kink in my hose, that's why the water wasn't coming out. Anyway, as I was saying, using water from the tap makes the ground, it pans the ground and it makes it look like a desert plain. You see there, cracks all over the soil and that. So it isn't the best. Rain is the best, but we haven't had rain for a while. Might have to do the rain dance soon, but anyway, I'm going to get on with this watering. I'll start off with the direct sown seeds that I sowed last week. Like I was saying though, if someone hasn't got access to a tap, I'd really like to know how they manage. So if anybody's watching and they don't have a hose, how do you manage to water your gardens? Leave a comment below and all that kind of thing. But it's just a nightmare this time of year if it doesn't rain. Definitely need a rain dance. There is signs of them seeds coming up, by the way. I noticed before. Here's a look. Where am I looking? There is, anyway, there is. Believers, by the next video they should be up properly. Someone else has got the hose on as well, so the water pressure isn't the best. But everything's loving the sun, folks, everything. You cannot beat it. You can not off tell when someone else has got the hose on because it's just, the water pressure is terrible. It's better than nothing though. Wood pigeon there, nearly made us poop me pants. Watering. The bane of every gardener at this time of year. And it's no good just doing like 10 minutes and thinking that's alright. I'll be watering this section, well not this section, I'll be here for an hour and a half watering the lot. Give everything a good dousing because it needs to be done. Peas are doing alright there. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll water everything and then I'll show you around. See you in a bit. Right, so that's just taken us an hour and a half. Everything's had a good soak in there. And like I say, I cannot understand, I'm not getting on anyone's case here, but how do you water if you haven't got access to a tap in days like, weeks like this, during the summer? Blah, blah, blah. I'm really curious to find out. Because, like I say, it hasn't rained for weeks now. All your water butts will be dried up. Anyway, let's see if there's any signs of growth here. Yeah, that's a beetroot, folks. Ha. There's another one. And here, some spinach. So that's up. Like I say, the peas are doing fine, and the sweet corn's doing okay as well. Now on this side, the potatoes, can't even see the ground now. So here's a little tip for you. Instead of watering over, and like, you know, you're not hitting the ground very well, then you want to go in between the rows, get your hose along your trenches and leave it there for a bit, and then the ground's getting the good watering and not just the plants. Because like I say, if you stand here for 10 minutes and just sprinkle the top of the soil, the top of the plants, not much water is going to get down to where it's needed. So there's a little tip. These onions are doing canny here as well. The climbing beans and the Ferrari bush beans are doing alright. The broad beans are absolutely laden in flowers. Looks like we're going to get a good crop of them this year, folks. Just before I go on to the onions and that, these potatoes in the pots here, doing great, getting some weight to them there. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's under there. What should be a disappointment, but I kind of do nothing. I've done all I can. Onions, they're doing canny. There seems to be something the matter with these shallots here. Look, you can see some of them are just dying off. So I don't know what's happened there, folks, but there's nothing dying off under here. Look at that. The kale's fantastic, the broccoli's fantastic, the cabbages at the back there, and on the other side the greyhound cabbages, all doing great. So is it the green manure or is it not the green manure? Looks like it is the green manure. Like, it's doing a good job, but like I say, it's not for me unless I had a rotavator, but that'll come next year. Onions doing fine. There's some more artichokes appearing here every time I come now. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the back. Plenty. There's Tin Can Man in the little forest there, keeping an eye on things. Oops, sorry about that, folks. I nearly dropped the camera. Now these potatoes in the trench here put on leaps and bounds of growth since the last time, and yet again, like I say, don't water from the top. Put your hose in and water the ground, not the plant. That's the best tip I can give you. This Virginia creeper started climbing canny good there, but I've just noticed it looks, oh no, it's not, it's just new growth. I thought it was dying off there. These under here, if you can see, started coming up. There's the turnips and the spinach and the sunflowers. So that was only last week. Canny good. I'll show you these before I go around into the greenhouse. So these are doing great as well. Look how much growth they've put on since the last time. Starting to get flowers on now, so it'll not be long before I have a lovely little spread here. And there's the never-ending pea, or everlasting pea for Steve. That's put up a few inches there, so that's good. The dahlia's coming on as well. Sorry about the sun flare, folks, I can't do nothing about that. We could do with some rain though, I tell you. Oh, look at these roses, lovely. And look at this bamboo, man, mental. Never seen it go like that before, ever. These roses started to put on there, lovely. Now I can't remember the variety. I did know, I can't remember. John something. Here we go again, folks. John something. Everything's John something, isn't it? So they're nice anyway. Annie's rose, putting on a lovely bloom. And it just so happens, yesterday, the 11th of June, that day I'll never forget, 6 years ago today, is when Annie had to be put to sleep. My little friend. Aye, 6 years, Annie. There she is. With all the beautiful little flowers there to remind us. Oh, look, a lily. Now, the reason I put this lily here is because 6 years ago, to the day, almost. Wait there, folks, I think that's a... Is that a lily beetle or a... No, it's a ladybird, I think. Anyway, 6 years ago to the day, these opened, flowered. They were like that the day before, and then the day Annie died, they had it opened up. So I put them there, just as a little reminder. And my little girl. Anyway, these potatoes here. What are the... Before I show you them potatoes, folks, what's this? I just left it there because it's like, that looks canny. Is it a cornflower or something like that? Answers on a postcard. There's the potatoes in the tyres. They've been earthed up almost to the top now. So I'll just give them a final earthing up level to the top of that tyre, and then we'll be cooking on gas. Cooking on gas. What you on about, Dave? Aye, I'll not go into the greenhouse, I'll just quickly show you through the net. If I didn't have this net on and just had the door shut, it would be baking in here, and you don't want that. But as you can see, the cucumbers and the peppers there are doing fine. Putting on a canny bit growth since the last time, as are these tomatoes. Like I say, I'll not bother taking you in, but I've been feeding these now twice a week, coming on to 3 times a week, because it's got 1, 2, and it's just getting onto the 3rd truss there. So the rule of thumb is, folks, if you don't know, first truss, gotta get through it. First truss, feed once a week. Second truss, feed twice a week. Third truss, 3 times a week, and so on and so forth till you get to the 5th truss, and then you should be feeding just about every day, just about, because they'll need it. So that's about it, folks. Quick rundown of the allotment for June the 12th. Canny. So before I go, I'll just sit you down and sign off. Catch you in a bit. Oh, I needed that. Not only the plants need watering, I need watering too. Good old Lucas seed. Gets your thirst fast. Anyway, that's me done. Just a quick video, I suppose. Get watering, folks, or get yourself doing the rain dance, because we need it. It's too hot. If you don't water, that's it. You'll not get any veg. Haha. Sounds doom and gloom, doesn't it? So anyway, folks, that's it. I'll not leave you on a bit doom and gloom. I'll leave you on a little bit ole. So I'm just going to sit here for a bit, enjoy the sun, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. Really does mean a lot. Cheers. See you next time, folks. Bye.